Hi everybody, welcome to my table. This is Diamond Painting Dude, and I'm doing a skull among flowers, and this is my progress so far. So my other videos I made, I'm not sure if you can see them anymore. I guess I was doing copyright infringement or something with the music. So until I figure out something I can have in the background without getting flagged, I'm gonna try to tell stories of my life. I'd like to thank Jonathan's World UK. He helped me understand that issue. I'd also like to thank my subscribers. I now have 15, and these are the ones that'll show me. Some other ones are hidden, but I'd like to thank you for subscribing and hanging out at my table. There's Trisha Richard, Ms. Scarlet Dragon, Jonathan's World UK, Tori Diamond Paintings, Diamond PETA, Crafts with Nightingale, and Kathy's Diamond Delights and Hauls. I swear Kathy puts out a new haul every single day, and I love to watch them. Makes me feel like I went shopping. So I guess what's better to talk about than your children? And these are my children. Sorry about the ring light here. So the one on the right is Indy, and the one on the left is Goldie. And they are two totally different pupperoos. They have two totally different personalities. Indy I got when she was I picked her out when she was a week old or 2 weeks old. Well, maybe not even. Well, I think I saw her at 3 weeks old. I went to go pick out the puppy I wanted. At the time, I was doing really not good emotionally, and I needed an emotional support animal. So I went, and Indy wasn't the one I originally picked out. I picked out her sister, who was very, very calm, she was very sloth-like, just like me. Very calm, collected. Just kind of was there. And so I picked her out. And then I think a week later or so, I wanted to go see her. So I went to go see her, and then Indy grabbed a little toy and brought it to me and was like, "You need to play keep away and fetch." So she kept bringing me this animal, and she wouldn't let me have it. She just kept tugging on it and playing tug of war with me. So she wanted me to throw it, I'd throw it, and then she wouldn't let me take it. She played keep away. She still plays that game today. But in the moment, I was like, you know what? Can I change my mind and get Indy instead? And she was like, yeah, nobody called for Indy yet. So I was like, I need something that's gonna get me off my butt and make me move, not somebody who's gonna let me be the sloth I was at. Well, I'm still a sloth, but not like I was, where I just wanted to give up and not do anything. So I took Indy, and she's been here ever since, going on 12 years now. I got her back in 2012 or 2013. Well, I moved back to Michigan in 2012, so it was probably about 2013 when I got Indy. So she's about 12 years old, and still has a lot of energy, still wants to play all the time, but not for as long. She's starting to show her age. She used to jump up on the bed, which the bed is like, I don't know how tall the bed is, but it's pretty tall. I would say it's like if I wanted to jump on top of my house with no problem, she used to do that. Now she has trouble doing that, and she is stubborn because she'll either jump on the recliner and then jump across, but now she gets a little intimidated by that. She'll make it every now and then, but definitely on I need to get her some stairs. I had some stairs for her, and she never wanted to use them. She's really bullheaded, and I put down a box type thing that she could jump up on top of the box and then jump on the bed, but she won't use it. It's like, I've always let Indy live her life. So I figure she'll know if she'll eventually use it when she wants to, or she'll look to me and be like, "Help me up, Daddy, help me. I need your help today." And then the next day she'll be like, "Leave me alone. I can do it myself. I can leap bounds." So that's Indy. Goldie, that's the gold one in the picture. I don't want to call her a rescue because I didn't really rescue her. She had her owner was just old and went into a nursing home. So my friend had came up to visit me and brought her with and was like, "If you know anybody who would like a dog, she needs a new home." And she was just the sweetest dog. And she kind of has a demeanor like she was beaten. Like, "Please, I'm like meek and mild, and I just need love." But I don't think she was beaten. I just think that's her personality. So I ended up keeping her. I was going to give her to my mom, but I just fell in love with her, and Indy seemed to like the company. They're just like sisters. I mean, they annoy each other, but when they're not there, like when I bring one or the other to get a haircut, I used to bring them together, but I don't do that anymore, for many different reasons. But they know that they love each other. So Goldie's been with me since around the pandemic. I think I got her around 2020. So I've had her for 5 years, and I think they're pretty much the same age. I had brought in Goldie to the vet in she said, you know, she was probably, this was when I first got her. So about 5 years ago, she said she was probably about 5 or 6. And that's around what Indy was. So I have two old ladies. 3 if you count my mom. They're good shits. Okay, back to diamond painting. I'm gonna do 3 placers here. Three seems to be good. It doesn't throw off the lineup, which is, I don't quite understand how the 3 lines up okay, but when I use the 7, it doesn't seem to, it's like they're all crunched in. Doing this skull, and I'm doing the ghost beneath me. I was gonna do a little of each day, but then I decided to go ahead and do this whole square. Oops, sorry about that. Which is 7.5 inches by like almost 8 inches. And yesterday I got a little burnout, so I need to finish this before I start doing a section on the ghost. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of rotate between. The ghost is pretty large, so I might, that's why I'm kind of doing 2 at the same time so I don't get too bored. But I need to cut my workspace area down a bit. So you get that satisfaction of completion. Some sixes down there. Those are I know I saw some solo sixes over here somewhere. There you are. I have them all on this part. Alright, I gotta take a break for a minute. I'll be back.